Hi, in this class, we'll cover behavioral model. The reason why we want to study behavioral model is we want to explain two market anomalies, which cannot explain well under rational framework. The first one is short-term momentum, which said if the stock is doing well in the last year, it tend to do well in the next coming year, or the stock is not doing well in the last year, it continue not to do well in the next year. So past year trend will tend to continue to the next one. It's called short-term momentum. Another anomaly is called long-term reversal. In a much longer horizon, then the things flips. What it means is if in the long term, that the stock is not doing well, it expect to do well next year. Similarly, if the stock have not been doing well in the past, then you will continue to do well. So it's just like long run, it's rather negative. So it's hard to explain them jointly. In the factor model, we also mentioned that the long run reversal can be explained by the value effect, but the short run momentum is not explained, and therefore factor model trying to say this is it's one factor. But that means that we don't really have an idea to explain why they happen at the same time. So we will try to learn an important paper on bounded rationality to explain two of them. We'll try to explain jointly. So what are they? We are trying to use psychological bias. So we'll study a paper in 1998 by Daniel and his co-author on overconfidence and self-attribution. Overconfidence means that one who believes that himself more than objectively he should. So basically in the model, how we model is overestimate the precision of private information. So some trader receive some private information about the value of stock, but he overestimate precision. That means that he underestimate the underlying variance of this signal. The second is called self-attribution bias. What does that mean? It means that if something successful, then you say it's their own ability, but someone think when they fail, then they think it's bad luck. So it means that if they invest and they see some signal which may not be relevant, but they will try to interpret that as supporting their initial decision, so they continue to buy. So that is what we mean by self-attribution. And in the rest of the class, we'll proceed in two parts. First, we'll cover a model with overconfidence, and this will lead to long-run reversal. The reason is you overestimate the precision of the signal, and at the end, the bias get corrected. So that's why we see a reversal. And with attribution bias, the momentum is because when we see a stock goes up and we see a signal that may not be relevant, then that will lead us to believe that actually the signal, wrongly believe that the signal is supporting our initial belief. So the trend tends to continue. So we have a short run momentum.